Hello and welcome, I'm Hi-C, and this is NieR Automata. We're back again. Probably won't be streaming for too long, but, you know, have a little fun. Anybody watching this on the flip side, thank you. I know that not everybody can catch the live streams, but anybody who can, I greatly appreciate. Drinking some coconut water. Apparently it's all green. Getting chromed out with our lovely screen. So I think I said this last time, but just reiterating, we did do a new nope, that way. We did do a new stream logo, and I added Joker Fang, Kamen Rider Double, and Ultraman Zero up there because they two of my faves. So yeah, we'll get started. We'll do the thing. As well, so I clicked the game, but where was I last time? I think, you know, I'm basically trying to get caught up on Route B back to where I was while doing some of the side quests. Some side quests seem to be new compared to what I did last time, and some seem to be kind of their own thing. So cool. Apparently I didn't hit start. I was waiting for the game to load. Let me pull the chat up, make sure we good. We know what's going on. I think I'm also, while that's loading, I'm going to edit, because I think all of these streams have said something about Alice and not actually, there we go, we're back live. Yeah, I think they've all said something about Alice and not actually something about, stab it, stop talking. But not actually about NieR, which I am going to write to catch up on past NieR broadcasts. Check playlists. I'll make that a little more official later and copy paste that in. Anyway. But for anyone who's unaware, I do have all of the broadcasts backed up. I only leave one or two visible on my channel, just so it's not like all these streams and you can't find like Toku-Rev Episodes. So I will leave whatever the latest Kingdom Hearts and whatever the latest NieR video, or once I'm done with NieR, whatever I end up streaming after that. In other news, since I haven't talked about this in a little bit, I have pushed off the Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad Cross Gridman video that I was wanting to do. Instead, I am going to do Zebra Man 2 Attack on Zebra City, which is the sequel to Zebra Man, which actually I have the disc for. So the sequel to Zebra Man, which I had watched. Long story short, I enjoyed it. But that is a mess of a movie. So I haven't quite figured out how to how to put into words all of the things that movie made me think. So going forward, it's still a task. I've jotted down parts that I've thought about, but it is not in any cohesive structure. But I am going to try to hopefully get that script hammered out over the weekend, get voiceover done by latest Tuesday, and hopefully have it up and edited out by next Sunday, just looking at what I have coming to me in the workload for my actual day job. But so that should be out relatively soon. Hopefully it doesn't take me like forever to get that out and processed. But enough about that. You know, the thing that I've made this channel for, and not the thing that I've been using this channel for, which is these live streams, but for, you know, Toku-Rev, talking about Tokusatsu, which is quickly taken over pretty much my entire life. So we want to keep that up. You know, we don't want to go too much in this direction. But you know, both Freedom Hearts and these live streams are probably here to stay. Hopefully, whoever's watching this does not hate these. They get a decent amount of views, like nowhere near as much as Toku-Rev Episodes, but Machines and Beasts, I don't know what that is. But sometimes it's hard for me to gauge who's actually caring about a lot of things anyway. you know, there's definitely no consistent numbers in Toku-Rev episodes. I think, man, what is that Of Machines and Beasts one then? Alright, what's it close to? Because I definitely want to check it out. One, that's a cool name. I hope that's not just the, yeah, I hope that's not just the, one with the moose stuff. I don't want to do that. Yeah, we'll go up and check. If that's what that is, which I think it is. I'm not even gonna go over there. We're gonna go to whatever that is. So we'll go to, oh, let's double check it. It's forest, right? Forest zone, yeah. Forest center. So we'll just go for that and transport over to the forest center. Castle, chamber, forest center. And we'll do that. We'll make our trip. Start some new side questing. Bum 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 bum. Let's actually sit up in our nice chair.
Yes. Why did you ask Pascal about A2?
Huh?
It's not recommended to interface with machines without consulting command.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Though I suppose such intense curiosity can be admirable, in its own way.
Thanks, 2B.
Still, machines are the enemy. Don't forget it.
Don't forget it.
Operator 210 to 9S. This is your regularly scheduled contact.
Yeah. No problems here.
Copy that. I also need to inform you that the commander offers her personal praise for your recent achievements. As a direct result, we are currently considering boosting production of your model.
Really? I'm happy to hear it. I couldn't have done it without your support, Operator. You're always so cool under fire, not to mention beautiful and...
Flattery is unnecessary. Operator 210 out.
I really meant it, though.
Don't let up. The enemy is among us. Don't let any intruder get in. We must protect our king. Protect our king.
I think your king's dead, guys.
Intruders detected. Loyal knights.
Yeah, we'll take him out. Christ, they ran me down pretty good there. I don't feel bad about these guys. Like, I hope there's some kind of resolution for little Eggman there. Little egg baby. Like all of them have respawned. Hey Layla, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. It's pretty much just me hanging out by myself right now. Hope all's going well, school and all that. Dragoon Lance. Let's see what the Dragoon Lance is all about. Well, oh, it's like a legit lance, like a ready to go to Renfest lance. So, I'm watching you at school. See, I just had a feeling. I feel like most of the time when you peep in, you're hanging out at school, unless you know it's like 3 in the morning. But hope your day's going well. Have we done the slam poetry thing? Did we at least find a topic? Because I remember at some point the trying to find a topic was still a question. Can I go down here? Making me want to go down here. Kind of looks like I can go down here. We're making it. I feel like I couldn't go down here before. I could have sworn I like jumped down over there and died. Maybe it's because there's water there. Figure it out. Alright, what's up, red guy? Oh, you're androids, yes. Then you must be here to kill me. Found a topic, I wrote it, and present it Monday. Well, what's the topic? Unless I'm asking too much. If I'm asking too much, don't tell me, but certainly I'm interested. Only ask that you not make it too painful. Spare, I ain't gonna kill them. They attack everything they see, be it friend or foe. Many of these machines are waiting in the canyon ahead. You would be wise to keep your distance. Lord of the Valley, does that mean I should go kill the
Machines attacking indiscriminately.
Proposal. Unit 2B should eliminate the hostile machines.
Me being the geek that has always been inside. Well, that sounds like a pretty good context. Also, why is my dude's tentacles flipping out here? But no, that sounds like a great way to do it. I hope you do well. I hope you like what you dug out of it. I played in bands for a lot of years. They were metal bands, but I always was like, you know, in charge of the lyrics and stuff like that. So, you know, I tend to dig deep into things, which is probably slightly reflected in my video content. Because sometimes I dig into things that maybe aren't necessarily there. But certainly I like, you know, exploration. And again, I wouldn't say I have a huge background in slam poetry, but I have a decent amount to where I can appreciate the medium in kind of a profound way. But I hope your presentation goes well. Sounds like it probably will. And now I gotta kill all these mean machines. It's very dark, so you can probably barely see it on the stream screen. I can't see. Who am I attacking? That wasn't all of them, I imagine. You know what? I do remember this. I don't think I was able to go down there, though. This is the canyon I fell into before. So let's see. Check the map. If this is farther down, Lord of the Valley, which is where I'm trying to go. Well, looks like it's kind of on par with where I'm at, right? I've been writing poetry since I was 13, and when I started, it was just at random. Yeah, I did a lot of that, which was kind of what led me down some of the paths I got into later. Because sometimes, like, you know, like I was in a metal band. I screamed in a metal band, to be more precise. Like, you know, incoherent, guttural screaming.
Corpses.
So,
Is this some kind of graveyard?
I'd put these really, you know, deep, intense, and a lot of thought and writing structure and refining writing structure, and then, you know, I'm pretty much just going the whole time. So, you know, some of it was not maybe used the best. Got Sorry, I just got a text from a friend that asked me if I am coming over for dinner tonight, and I definitely forgot that we made plans. So if he happens to be watching this, probably. But I'll respond to that once I'm off stream.
Watch out. They're still alive.
I'm on it.
So. But yeah, I wrote a lot when I was, I guess, middle school. I guess that's around 13, right? I wrote a lot of stuff, you know, not really knowing like formatting and things like that. And then I got really into creative writing, but never took it seriously. And then as an adult, I ended up having a lot of friends in the hip hop scene, and they kind of exposed me more to, I guess, stronger formats of writing, like, you know, different rhythmic signatures and stuff like that. Like, I still don't know a whole lot about it, but certainly it made me a much stronger writer in the end. Gave me a lot more tools to use when going over writing mechanics, I guess is the way to word it. All right, what am I getting here? Oh, it's a crystal. Oh, I just have this one little machine left. Ah. It was all set up for this big guy.
What's it saying?
Don't listen to it, 2B.
Wait, does that mean I can not kill him? So what happens if I run away? Let's see. Because he didn't look like he was fighting back. You know, I don't want to kill the guy if you don't want. Maybe I'm just like assisting suicide here. Like Dr. Kevorkian. Yeah, let's see if I don't immediately attack him. I just assumed he was out to kill me. Like leaking oil and stuff. Yeah, okay, I think I have to kill him. But it seems he is attacking not under his own will. So we'll accept that we have to kill him, but you know, maybe say a few nice words once he's gone. Also barely doing any damage to this guy. Jeebus. It's real hard though. Now we got like a quarter of his health down. Maybe not even. Nah, it's probably about a quarter. Oh, you know what? I always forget. I probably am supposed to hack this guy, huh? Hey, I got him. Alright, that helped. I got back from Twitter. I had to tweet out your stream. Oh, thank you, Leia. I really appreciate that. I kind of, you know, because I made this rule where I just have to stream while I play this game, so which is working well. Like, I mean, I feel like I have more, I guess, connection to a lot of the people in the community since I've been doing this. Certainly, there's people like Patty who I wasn't talking to nearly as much as I do now. You know, so that's been awesome. But it's funny because it's like I just, you know, I love it when more people are in here because, you know, there's more to say, you know, also amongst themselves. Especially when things get really hectic on my side. Because, you know, I'm playing an action game. So it helps out a lot. You know, they can kind of take over the stream. All right, well, oh man. This is a weird one. All right, now I can get the ball. Got him. That should kill him, right? Aw, poor big guy.
What was with that thing?
It was talking. Maybe that machine who sent us here knows something about this. We should try asking her.
There you go. Lord of the Valley. So it's just telling me to go back to the machine, right? Active quest, Lord of the Valley. You destroy the violent machine life forms. Go back to the machine life form. I first told you about them. Hopefully it's not just a mean machine who wanted me to kill everybody. That seems to be a theme with robots who tell me they're not violent. But they obviously killed all the other machines since there's a bunch of dead machine carcasses. But also probably explore that. Oh, let's do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna take the chance. There you go. I don't see how you have less than 1K subscribers. You're the same as the other Toku-tubers. You talk about Toku and stream yourself playing video games. I think it's rate of content, if it's anything. I'm also sometimes like afraid to like put myself in front of other people. I think I feel like there's a certain level of, you know, when, okay, it just took me up here. I don't. Maybe it'll be faster to just sail down to this person. Oh nope, you. Well, it's one way to get down, I guess. But yeah, it's also rated content. Like, I mean, at this point, it's been like almost 2 months since I've done like a actual formatted video. Because certainly what I say on stream is far less elegant than what I do once I've formatted a nicely put, you know, video essay about a series where I can process my thoughts and, you know, do a voiceover in the way that I envision it in my head. Sorry, late, out of school. How are you doing? See, I am great. I'm actually probably not streaming crazy long. Probably another hour or so. Just because then I gotta, you know, do chores. But I'm good otherwise. Thanks for coming in, Bryce. Always great to see you, man. Oh, it's you again. We have a question about the machines in the canyon. Yes, very dangerous. You should avoid them. Actually, we already took care of them. You what? I see. And perhaps they can finally reach heaven. Oh, Jesus, we're hitting robot heaven again. Come again. Many machines have thrown themselves into that canyon of late. They were trying to hurt themselves beyond repair. You found the remains of those who succeeded and fought those who did not. I know not what would drive them to do such a thing, but I pray regardless of their souls might reach heaven. Here, a gift for you. Thank you for killing them. Yeah, you know, no problem. Last stand, +3 chip, memory alloy, taunt, vengeance, 5 grand. Alright. Well, that was a little odd. Oh, he's a shop too. Look at that. Let's see what we got. Offensive heal. Cover, 2% damage, dealt as HP. Actually not a bad chip. Auto use item. Auto use healing item if drops below. Ooh, heals 50% more. I am going to buy me one of those. Let's see what we got. Hey, Patty's in here. Look at that. Hello, I think I have a flu. I don't know why I read flute. I don't think you have a flute. You probably got a flu, but hopefully you feel better. But thanks for coming out, guys. Again, probably streaming about an hour. Have I lost frames? No, okay, I've had a decent enough stream health. I've been having a lot of really rocky connections to streams lately. It gets really distracting because it's like once you realize you're having a problem, it's hard to focus on anything but that problem. Chips I put in here. Weapon attack up. Range defense. Let's remove that. And we will go to find that auto use item. So I could probably do that one. Takes up a small amount. Pretty good. Yeah, let's do this one. It's small. Not giving me that much otherwise. Vengeance. 20% hits, hit 20%. Do we got a small one? Yeah, let's do some vengeance. Drop rate. Increase enemy item drop by 10%. That's too much. Something small. Vengeance. I already got that one in play. So let's do some hacking. Hijack boost. Strength remotely controlled enemies. Enemy level +2. Hands foes drop healing items if defeated by hacking. I'm not too worried about any of those. Let's see what we had. There's too much Toku for me to watch. Oh, isn't that always? Well, see, the bell's about to ring in about 5 minutes. I'll be back in 20, 30 minutes. Awesome. You have a good, I assume, safe trip home, Layla. Is this B route where the boy instead of the girl cannot remember the name? Yes, 9S, it is B route now. I think you were there. I think, Bryce, I think you came in like right at the end when I beat A route. But yes, yeah, we finally made it. Got a piece of the pie here. So now, right now, I'm doing some scouts for some, for just some side quest content. Then I'm trying to get all that side quest stuff in. Plus, it makes it easier to do that stuff than to focus on some of the, you know, when I'm, as I say, focus as I can't focus on saying what I'm saying. But yes, it makes it easier to focus on what I'm doing.
Do either of those things exist?
They'll find out in the end. And so will we.
Okay, that's grim.
Well, you know, it always ends with you dying, 9S, so I don't know if it's that grim. I want to watch Live Man after I finish Jetman, but I also want to finish Go Under before the 10 years after comes out. Yeah, God, dude, it's hard, and I think I've talked about this before previously, but it's like I feel like I gotta make a list, right? And it's like I gotta not get super concerned and just pick something and go with it, because there's so many things I want to watch. Like, I really want to watch Build. Like, all of the things I've seen about Build, the way everybody's talked about Build, I really want to watch Build. But it's like, I need to get through the couple of the series that I have. My phone kept auto-correcting to Go on her. That's a different type of show altogether, so. But yeah, it's like, you know, it's just hard, because it's like, you know, I watch Toku for enjoyment, but I'm also doing it in the respects of trying to make Toku-Rev episodes. So when it comes to things like watching Build, it's hard to be, because I'm like, oh, well, you know, I know I'll enjoy it, but I also kind of like, at this point, there's so much to catch up on. I need to start somewhere, you know, or there's so much to catch up on that feels like I'm not spending my time wisely unless I just, you know, watch Build in order to do a Toku-Rev episode on it, which would be great. but you know, I don't want to get through like 30 episodes and then be like, oh, gotta wait a little while. I have the same problem with my phone. Engine hentai, go on her. Near the tower. We'll go back to our checkpoint. What's over this way though? Let's check it out. Is there anything cool? This looks like a thing where if I was a developer, I had something over here. No. But 2B just like jumped off and then floated back. Bye 2B. There you go. Actually, I'm gonna steal this moose. Come here, Moosey. Off we go. I think the save point is up here. Yeah, it's up here. Quick save, transport. Near the tower. That's where I'm going. I wonder what the Power Rangers of that show would be like. Has anybody seen Hentai Common? Hentai, I think, is the proper way to say it, not hentai. But I've always wanted to watch it. I've thought about doing a Toku-Rev episode on it, but I feel like I need to get a couple normal series since I did Lion Maru and then Tiger Mask. So I need to do something that's a little less repellent than Hentai Common. We need a common rider who rides a horse. There you go. Since we already got Kamen Rider Drive, the horse is the next logical conclusion, I guess. What you doing, bud? Thought my dog came to visit. Oh, it's getting close to dinner time. My dog is hanging out next to me off camera. Like, what you doing? Forgot about me? You know I eat, right? Usually like a couple times a day. I promise, buddy, you are no way at risk of starving. You should watch Build when you have the chance, and you really need to see AC Generation Final. Yeah, I do. But it's like, yeah, again, like, you know, I feel like, you know, I want to watch Build before I watch that, because, you know, I want to get like the series introduction to the character, because sometimes those movies misportray characters since they don't always have the main series directors in them. What is that thing? It's the thing that fucking crazy robot built. I assume there's something cool over there now. Human, been busy and fasting. Also, Lion Maru G is Kamen Rider. Security and Kamen Rider. Yeah, I know he's in there. Also, I just watched Zebraman 2, which is going to be the next Toku-Rev episode. I've pushed Gridman out of the way temporarily. And he's in there too. So Sid and then what was his name? Something Maru, like CC Maru, I think is his name. But yeah. And hey, Usama, thanks for checking back in. Sorry you've been busy, unless it's been good busy. Oh, word. I kind of want to hack this guy. See. But I don't really want him to blow up. There you go. That voice couldn't have been that machine's. Thoughts? Right? Was it seriously trying to figure out the meaning of existence? Negative. Machine life forms do not process such thoughts or routines. Well, yeah, but... Do I do more? Do I keep hacking him? Oh, he blew up. Oh, I didn't want him to blow him up. Wise Machiner, as we call him, Google. Weird how I just heard in Fate. A lot to unpack there. Down we go. Siegfried. Yeah, he seems like he's pretty popular. He's also in like Fast and the Furious, I think Tokyo Drift. So he's in a decent amount of things. So he's got some legs. Quick save. Any news on Dragon Rope live stream? I got to get through all the NieR content before hit Danganronpa. But I added it to my wish list on Steam, if that means anything. When is the next Breedom stream? I don't know. There is a possibility we might do it tomorrow. But Saturday is the only day I'm off this week. But you know, I don't know how busy we're gonna end up being, and we haven't like concrete been like, yeah, we're gonna do it Saturday. So there might be a more impromptu one. I try to give people notice for the Breedom ones, mostly just because I don't care if nobody watches me, but I feel bad if it's just me and her sitting on a couch and nobody's watching her, just because like it's more for her to go on stream than it is for me. You know, I have this YouTube channel. She's just getting roped into it because she's my girlfriend. By the way, it's fine. Fate Apocrypha is just another anime I started. I watched Fate Zero and I watched Fate Stay Night. Fate whatever the Unlimited Blade Works saga. I watched that one. So I've seen a decent amount of the Fate stuff, but I haven't checked out the newer ones. I've also never played the game or any of the games, so I don't even have like the visual novel side for all the Fate content. FMK, Sentai Rider Ultraman. Sorry, I think like a bird just hit my window back there. Dog was doing something goofy. Anyway, what was I doing? I'm trying to find more side quests, so let's get back to the map. I think that one is also a Wise Robot. Meals item shop is there. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. Let's get to this one since it's not too far away from me at my direct moment. Quick save again though. Yep. We'll do the run. I'd also like to make my way to whatever the fuck that thing is that the dude built. A big old tower back there. 4 episodes in, it's really interesting. Hey, what's up? What's up, Marky? I think this is the first time since I started doing Restream, or well, since I started doing these NieR streams that I've had anybody actually tune in on Twitch. So I appreciate you coming in, man. I know we've been Instagram buddies for a little while. So, good to see you. Alright, what am I going to? I'm not sure if this... Alright, looks like it just went away, so... No, did I get myself stuck? No. Is it up top? I know, you're a machine trying to kill me. Maybe it's above the bridge. But yeah, I know I've never been able to tune into one of your streams, Marky, so hopefully you're not holding it against me, but I did add you so that I would get an alert. But it always seems to be when I like absolutely can't sit down and watch anything. By the way, it wasn't Legend Hero I wanted to know about. It was Armor Hero. But more Toku is never enough. Ah, yes. Sorry. I just like to repeat Markusatsu saying, doing his, and watch Legend Hero after everything. I don't know if there's a reason he started saying that or if he just said it once and somebody made fun of it, so he just like hammered it on. Okay, so I assume it's going to be a bunch of this wise robot thing. There's this one, and then there's one across the way, I think. I know I'm gonna fall off this thing. Wise machine. Hey there, buddy. You listening? Seems like a big fat no. Guess I won't mind if I hack my way inside. Alright.
To exist, I must be strong. Merely destroying life will not win me approval. But if so, what gives I bring to the world? It is painful. So painful.
Oh, he's a sad robot. So I assume I can hack him once and he won't blow up. Okay, what the hell was that? In pain because it can't find value in its own existence? Wants to know why it's here, why it exists, and what about me? Why am I here? Why do I? Hacking has resulted in an alignment of sympathetic transmissions. Oh, right. Sorry, I better be more careful next time. Alright. See, I have to leave for now. By the way, it wasn't legend. Yeah, I read that one. It was fine. I had to find myself. It just looked Chinese. Toku, while Legend Hero is Korean. Armor Hero is Chinese. Ah. Some episodes of Kamen Rider X8 are on Pornhub. Well, Toei, how about you do a cease and desist on that one then? Also, Bryce, if you're still hanging out, you know, see, but I'm sure I missed that window though. But yeah, oh yeah, Toei, how about that? You mad at me for trying to talk about Kamen Rider? And you getting smacked on Pornhub. It sounds logical that that's where they would be from, but I don't know anything definitive offhand over like which series or from what countries without looking it up on Wikipedia or something like that. Yeah, got another wise robot up there. Tokyo Ghoul anime was on Pornhub too. I've wanted to watch the Tokyo Ghoul live action movie. I don't know that I loved Tokyo Ghoul, but I definitely liked it enough that I'd be interested to see the live action version, which for me falls under Tokusatsu. I don't know if necessarily everybody agrees with that, but I feel like it's anything that's kind of special effects related. Oh, can I not talk to him because there's monsters out here trying to attack me? I found it through some YouTube video. I mean, I wonder, does, like, you know, YouTube pulls off pornographic content. Does Pornhub pull off non-pornographic content? Or is that something, a way that I could just be like, oh, they don't give a shit what I put on here. Toei, I will take down videos talking about Rider or Sentai, but if the entire show itself is on YouTube or Pornhub, they do nothing. They make no sense. And it's also like, you know, somebody, you know, manually reviewed my video. And so it's like, did they just not try to manually review the other videos? Because I have multiple Toei properties. Tokyo Ghoul movie is amazing. It's fucking scary though. If you have headphones on, blast it. Awesome. Yeah, I'm really interested in it. I haven't seen it stream anywhere. Oh, can I? Maybe I can only hack this one. See what this guy has to say.
Why is life
Man, this is a depressing robot. I feel like we need to make sure he knows the suicide hotline exists. There you go. Let's get it. Boom. Ooh. Abnormalities detected in vital signs. Pulse rate nearing dangerous levels. I'm all right. Woo. There, buddy. It's okay. Oh no. Sorry, buddy.
I can't believe that thing decided to end itself.
That it? Did I just read this dude's memories so I can make him commit suicide? Jesus. On Twitter, I found April Fools that Pirate Bay was featuring bell porn in their main page. I think I saw that too. It's literally just Bells doing it, but there's nothing sexual about it. Anyways, really busy now. See ya. See you, Osama. Sorry I read that a little late. Karn Hub. I'm sure Karn would appreciate that. Sorry guys, that suicidal robot was a weird moment. see what that one is. I think that's the racing guy, but we'll give the racing one another chance because, you know, I'm bad at it. I'm so not good at racing in games like this. I'm not good at racing games, period. Karn Hub. All Karn, all the time. Gotcha. So, oh yeah, it's the racing guy. Fuck it, we'll give it a shot. We'll try to race him. We'll probably lose. Oh, so now y'all want to fight me to race him, huh? Come here. Come here, buddy. All right. We're gonna do it. We're gonna try to race. I'm real bad at anything to do with racing. Plus, these controls are kind of not great. I'm sure this is like a multi-part racing thing, too.
3, 2, 1, go.
As like every bad guy in the vicinity goes after me. He just gets to cut right across. Fucker. You're a dick. Going to YouTube. See you there. All right. See you, bud. Take him on. Oh yeah, you going down. Oh shit, no, I didn't want to race you again. I guess I'm stuck now. I guess we're racing.
2, 1, go.
I wonder, can I... You know what, I've never made multiple... Shit. I've never made multiple chipsets, so let's find our speed. Here, we'll start with the big ones. Dude, let's book it. Go, yeah, now he's running. Hey, just came. Awesome, man. Thanks for hitting it up. Yeah, I use YouTube more as a platform than I do Twitch. I just kind of restream there in case I ever decide to do Twitch stuff. I at least already have the analytics built in. Damn it. Almost got him that time. I'm gonna try it again. But yeah, so I end up streaming on YouTube more, plus most of my Tokusatsu guys are on YouTube here with me. So it ends up being, I guess more easy to connect to I guess, my ideal audience. But also, if you haven't checked out my video content, I do Tokusatsu series and movie introductions. So I know you're kind of into that stuff too. So by all means, if that's something you think you'd be into, check it out if you haven't already.
1, go.
Alright, let's do it. I think I got him this time. I also realized I could kind of like jump through the trees. Yeah, okay, we're gaining some speed. So what I want to do is jump onto this piece. I go that way. Yeah, we made it. Okay, good. I hate racing stuff. Yeah, been a fan of Toku since forever. Yeah, it's awesome. I have, I probably only have like, I guess at this point, 4 to 5 years of like watching Toku. Like most people, I watch Power Rangers and stuff, but I didn't actually like pick up Tokusatsu until a little later in life. It wasn't until I was at a convention and somebody was talking about like Super Sentai, and I was like, man, I really want to watch Super Sentai. So I watched Zoo Ranger because I started with Mighty Morphin, and then I moved on to Kamen Rider series and stuff like that. I was gone for a bit. How many innocent robots have you killed? Not enough. Maybe you weren't in the room when I talked a robot into jumping off a building to take its own life. I guess I didn't talk him into it. I just witnessed his collapse of his collapse of self. Zounds, you're very fast. Although not fast, if you know what I mean. I'm excited to test your skills again. And next time, we'll take things up a notch. I would like to not do that, so I'm not gonna race anymore on that guy. I've only been in Toku for a little over a year. See, man, isn't it crazy? Like, I feel like you've seen so many more series than I have. Because for the most part, if there's not like a Toku-Rev episode about it, I probably haven't watched it past like a couple of episodes here or there just to get the general feel for how this series is. Alright, so that guy's here. I think that's the black belt guy, so let's go over to this one. Find out what this side quest about. Man, I hate those things. I hate those guys so much. Stupid worm looking guys. As he like took half my life away with like one hit. Oh, you know what? I took all my defense things off so I could put in my chips. So let's equip this one. Oh shit, it was probably up there, huh? Now I'm probably gonna have to fight all these things. It's like, I just want to do the side quests. The confidential information guy. God damn it. Fell off again. But anyway, what was for chat? What was everybody's first Toku? Like, what's the first series you watched? Like first episode to last episode. That was Zoo Ranger and then Metallider. Treventel. Okay. So let's get a feel for the location here. Oh, it's not going to tell me this time, is it? Parade escort, whatever the hell that is. Of machines and beasts. Oh, it's not going to give me any tips to where the intel chip is. Don't want to do Speed Star. Wandering couple. Flooded City. Can I go to the Flooded City coast? Isn't that where I died? Huh. Park Ruins, Attraction Square. I can see what that is since I don't see where it's not telling me where to go for this stuff. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna go see if we can figure that out. It's probably in the opera room. So we're gonna go to Attraction Square. Where am I? I'm here, so this is gonna be my closest one.
Alert. Signal code
Oh, I
detected
needed to
from
do
the
that first.
submarine
Okay, so I'm gonna,
marking
now that that's been
approximate
triggered.
location on map.
Alright, so now they're on the map. I was checking too quickly, apparently. So go here, see if we can handle these monsters, because there's a lot of them. Alright, so that one's 39. They're all low level, I should be fine, but... Alright, so these are the ones that have the chip. They're 40, I should be able to handle that. Stupid spinny ones. Hey guys, I'm back. Welcome back, Layla. Good to see you. Hopefully you got home all right. Or if you're home, I don't know if you're like on a bus or anything. Listen here, you big jerk. I guess they've all been like palette swapped into slightly more deadly enemies since they're red now. Dang, got it. Alright, that's one.
Requested plug-in chip obtained.
Yeah, but now I also got this one to contend with. Alright. Alright. So I don't know if anyone caught that. First series, Toku series you watch beginning to end. Curious to see what everyone decided to start with. Stop beating me up, spinny guy. Like, these guys drive me nuts because they take too long to get rid of. Alright, let's see if we can find the next location and try to get our next chip. This one's pretty far away. By the factory. Yep, Layla. I see. Nobody's going to answer my question. I've started with Power Rangers Lost Galaxy as a kid, but as Power Rangers. Not that, you know, I think that still totally counts, but like, what was the like first, you know, Japanese non-adapted Tokusatsu? Lost Galaxy is a really good starting point, though. I actually like that season a lot. Hi, Patty. How are you feeling? Yeah, I hope you're feeling better, man. I know you got the flu, so hopefully that's calming down a bit. Well, I guess it wouldn't have calmed down since this chat began, but I just want you to feel better, man. Not racing you no more. Ultraman Tiga. That's also a good one to start with. I have not watched a lot of Ultraman. Like, I've seen a lot of the original Ultraman. It used to come on like TBS and stuff, which, you know, was still an adaptation and a dub and all that. All right, so it's gonna be all these guys. They're looking pretty fierce though. Oh, he fell down. Damn it. I was trying to dodge it. Alright, he fell down too. I started with Time Force as a kid. My first Japanese Toku was Kamen Rider Gaim. Gaim's also cool to start with. Like, even though I haven't seen it, you know, all the way through, which will change eventually. Gaim's really high on my list of Kamen Rider series I want to watch. For a while, it was, you know, probably the top one that I was like, I need to watch Gaim.
Signal code detected for missing plug-in chip. It is likely in the possession of a machine life form.
Oh, that's fine, but the machine life force fell off the damn roof. There you go.
Requested plug-in chip obtained. Alert. The specifications of this plug-in chip are unusual.
How so?
This chip is a model used exclusively by Yorha units. There is no reason for a non-Yorha android to possess it.
A Yorha-only chip, huh?
So what is a non-Yorha android? I mean, to my knowledge of this game world, the only androids are us, which are all Yorha units. Maybe it'll explore that, but that's like the first time I've heard of anyone that's like, no, they're just other androids. It was an English dub of Ultraman Tiga for kids. Oh. That's interesting. But yeah, I definitely want to watch more Ultraman. I think Ultraman is like probably, you know, I know everyone loves Kamen Rider usually the most, but out of like the main three, which I consider Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, and then Ultraman. But I think if I had to pick between those three, Ultraman's been the one I find more endearing. But I think it's because I also, you know, one of my big entries into, you know, Toku is, you know, things like Godzilla movies and stuff like that, which I feel, obviously Sentai also, you know, is reminiscent of, but, Ultraman definitely gives me more of that feeling than I get from Sentai, since Sentai kind of has its own vibe. I started Power Rider, I keep saying Power Rider now, Karn would be proud. Power Rangers, Wild Force. Also, I'm back. Good to see you back, bud. Well, look at all these guys just over there being jerks, waiting for me. I'll beat you in the air for being a jerk. Oh. That Goliath over there. Build that big, shiny, tall tower that I'm trying to find my way to eventually. I started with Samurai. Yeah, but you said you got like kind of a little bit of a nostalgia love for Samurai. You know, I mean, it's whatever. I mean, it's not so terrible. Like, you know, I don't know how old you were when you first watched Samurai, but I feel like maybe it gets a little bit of a bad rap sometimes. I'm IC, and welcome to Toku-Rev, your introduction to all things Toku TV show, video games, movies. Today on Toku-Rev, Ultraman for the third time. I mean, yeah, I guess that shows I do have more Ultra series than anything else that I've done reviews of, so I guess that does say something, right? I also want to watch all the, I haven't watched any of the Ultraman movies that were, you know, around Orb and all that like kind of show more of like, what's it, M27? That's the world they come from, right? Or the universe they're in. Like, I want to watch some of those movies where like Belial and Zero and Ultraman Taro and all them are kind of more involved in Ultra 7. Like, I'm really interested in those movies.
Alert. Incoming message from command.
All units, be on the lookout for a missing Yorha in the city ruins. This unit was in possession of several plug-in chips that contain classified information.
Uh-oh.
I need you to seek out whatever intel you can regarding their current whereabouts and status.
Understood.
Favorite Ultraman? I like Ultra 7 is my favorite for sure. Yeah, sorry, I'm reading Layla's Layla's bit. Yeah, that's a thing, right? Because you got all of the Ultraman stuff. I'm trying to figure out where this thing is located, this marker on my map. But yeah, you have all of the Sentai season, and then they actually tried to like stick to the Sentai at first, and then they were like, we don't know what we're doing, fuck it. So yeah, that's definitely a bad time. Watching Ultra 7, the original, or I imagine the original. Hopefully the original. I love Ultra 7. Mostly because he's just gory as fuck. Like, the Ultra 7 series just like dices dudes up, and you know, there's always like a ton of like blood and stuff. Like, not that blood makes the show for me, but it's just so different than what I see from other series. She looks a little suspicious. Ow. Hey, you're with the Resistance, right? Are you okay? You know that explosion that happened in the ruins? That shockwave hit me like, well, a shockwave, I guess. Knocked my circuits all out of whack, but I managed to... Wait a second. You look familiar. Have we met before? No, but lots of Yura models look alike. Oh, so you two are with Yura, right? Yes. Why do you want to know? No reason. I mean, just heard stories about how advanced you guys are and how kind and... Okay, fine. I need help. All right, Mark. I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out for a bit, man. You have that in front of it. I hope I didn't offend you with something. What's funny is that when I first watched Samurai while it was airing, I was 9 years old. Some things didn't make sense. Right, you might think it's because, you know, or looking back, you might think it's because you're young. But yeah, that's half of, you know, certainly like I like Mighty Morphin, but looking back on Mighty Morphin is very much like, you know, it's not a great show. Like, if I reviewed it, like, seriously, for the first time watching it, like, I'd still love the fighting monsters and all of that, but, you know, it's so weird to have Power Rangers looking at it now and being like, oh no, Billy got a B on his math test. It's going to be a thing. And that's the episode. You know, I don't think you'd ever see that now, or at least it wouldn't be played up in the same, like, you know, Saturday morning cartoons for kids kind of way. But that's also what's cool about Power Rangers. It's, you know, it means so much to so many different people because it depends when you started watching. My friend was on this mission and killed, and I want to revive her final moments. This broken pod was recording her life log. Think you can get it for me? I mean, that sounds like a fun time, sure. Amnesia. Oh no, coding overloaded. What's that mean? Oh. Hopefully I'm not getting like some real jagged frame rate or something as a thing. Okay, looks like it calmed down. Sorry, I'm gonna preview on my phone since I'm gonna go off Wi-Fi. See how bad the stream quality is. Sorry, I'm gonna preview on my phone since alright, that looks fine. Stop playing though. Okay, we're good. Alright, alright, I just need to extract some images, right? Oh, the thing's here. I can do that with my mind. I'm not a big fan of hacking in this game. You extracted the images from the file log. Oh. Oh my. That was the last entry contained in the life log. Didn't freeze, did it? They're waiting for dramatic effect. What's going on? Oh, my controller died. I bet I don't have any batteries either. Oh no. Well, since I don't have any batteries, I will be right back. I am going to run downstairs and grab some batteries real quick. So, I'm going to turn my camera off. All right, I'll be right back. So, if you guys want to talk amongst yourselves, please feel free. All right, sorry, I'm back. I'm changing some batteries out. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word Tokusatsu? My first thought is strings. Just because the image of like things flying in the air, floating on strings has always been kind of amazing to me. Sometimes the things I enjoy are when the effects are maybe not super convincing, or, you know, the ingenuity that it takes to do some stuff like that. That I think I appreciate the most a lot of the time. But what do you think first when you hear that, Bryce? This is a interesting little side story we're seeing. The killer could be watching you right now for all we know. Fine then. What do you think I should do? Let me ask around the resistant camps before you go running off. There can't be that many people in red hoods after all. Someone must know something. Alright. I can wait for a little while. Hey, and thanks. Yeah, you know. We got you. We got you, boo. Is there anywhere I can, like, jump out of here? And here we go. Load one down.
Aren't we generous? All this help for no personal gain? I know she's pretty, but...
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not like that. I mean, she is pretty, but it's not...
Whatever.
Come on, 9S, cop up to it. You getting the vibes. Sorry, I'm gonna save real quick. Because I'm a little concerned about this interaction with this guy. See if I, yeah, what are all the animals doing over here? Oh man, you really saved my bacon. I'll take those chips from you now. Huh? Why not? You don't actually suspect me of something, do you? Come on, I need those chips. Do you know anything about the missing NieR units in the area? No? Really? Look, just forget about the chips. See ya. No, I think I'm not gonna give you them. Guess I can't hack him. Can't blame me for trying. Grissy boy. I don't know why we say greasy boy. Or is that what you think of when you hear Tokusatsu? Either way, I think I agree. We're gonna fight these guys here. Is that a suicide bomber? Jesus. Y'all suck. Here, let's check our map, see if we got... Well, let's check the quest first. Retrieve confidential. Deliver to plug the resistance member. Do anything? I imagine it's a bad idea to do that, right? It's gotta be. Alright, let's we go back here. We should have a couple of things we can do. We need to get an evil version of Kamen Rider Grease called Kamen Rider Greaser. I will die happy. that can be his ultimate form, right? Like suddenly starts telling Ponyboy to stay gold, and that's the final form of Grease. See, I'm really interested because I only see the build Grease rivalry from afar, and that's I think what's making me most interested. I know there was the whole like Bloodstark thing, and that was interesting enough because I know people were there was a whole lot of like, who is he? And I don't know who he is, so you know. But yeah, I'm really interested in that rivalry. I can't believe that build is almost over. It's always bittersweet because I get so excited when a series is almost over because I'm excited to see how it concludes. But it's also like, you know, you're in that world and you don't know if you're ready to like dive into another one. Grease is my favorite character. Yeah. Like, does he play as like a main character, or is he just kind of like a rival? Or is he like kind of like somewhere, or is he like kind of like, I guess, ambiguous to his what side he's on, or if there are even sides to be on?
Oh, 2B. Your timing is impeccable. Our android forces currently have a carrier deployed in the Pacific Ocean. It should be back here to resupply before too long. The Resistance is assisting with the mission, so I'd like to ask you to run a little guard duty.
Seriously?
Dead serious. There's a stockpile of missiles down at the shoreline that needs to be loaded on the carrier. And with all the machine activity lately,
And he's
we need
cute.
to stay on our toes.
Grease is an anti-hero.
Of course,
Okay.
If you're already working on something for Yorha, I don't mind if that takes priority. Anyway, thanks in advance.
Yeah, this is the quest where I lost my ability to get other, to do the rest of the side quests, including this one. Well, not to brag, but we are state-of-the-art units, not like the A2 or those other old models. A2? Hacker number 2. You know her? No, not... I'm sorry. Can I ask one more favor of you? Can you give me any information you have at that old A2 unit? Anything at all? It's funny, we've been trying to find more information ourselves. Why are you asking? I need to be sure about something. He started as a hero to the people of his home, but a villain to the main cast, but he's a good guy now. Ah, okay, that sounds cool. So is it kind of like a, you know, evil is only evil if you're fighting on the side of good kind of thing? Which is usually a theme I kind of dig a lot of. It's actually it's really prevalent in a lot of like Japanese media. So am I supposed to like talk to everybody to figure out this quest here? What's this lady's deal? We'll do this quickly. Let's do shop. Upgrade pod. Cannot upgrade. Don't have the materials. Get that last couple slots. Bill tackles the morals of war a lot. Okay. Yeah, like that's kind of what I've seen. Like it seems like there's a lot of like kind of nebulous aspects of it. Like it's not cut and dry, good guy, bad guy. Which I'm always for, something more complex like that. Still don't know what fusing actually does. Maybe I should just buy something. Let's fuse. Create chip for, yeah, sure. Now we got that chip. I don't know if it did anything for me. Whatever. Got too much money anyway. Hyper! Hey Hyper, how you doing, man? Good to see you there. I've always said that build is Toei's way of saying that they don't want another war. That would be interesting, especially after like Toei did the last Godzilla movie Toei did, the Shin Godzilla, where that it was a lot of conversation of the original Godzilla's place and obviously Toei's commentary on the nuclear reactor. It also talks about the evil of science, which is a bit refreshing to see. Ah, science is the enemy. I see. But yeah, I'm super interested in Build. I think I'll love it once I finally get the chance to take the dive into it. But it's just I've been putting off. You know what? There's a damn box over here that's been mocking me that I've not been able to get to. I have this ability, so let's do it. Butane, type 40 fists. I'm not too interested in those. Not worth the wait. 0 out of 10. All right, let's. Alright, so it doesn't look like it's any of these people. Maybe her. And she usually, yeah, it just says she's busy. Just caught up with build. Oh man, see, I'm all alone. I ain't watched the build. I'm all by myself. So I'm not sure what exactly I'm looking for here. Definitely going to be somewhere in this area. I know sometimes there's like a dude who walks around here. He's not there. Huh. Don't know where I'm going. Yes, I am Patty Boy. My father is Patty Man, and my grandfather is Patty O'Lad. Sup at Patty Murphy or Patty Boy? Where's this Patty Boy thing coming from? Also, how do I say that? Evil. Is it just evil? E-V-O-L? Or is it evol? Like, it's been driving me crazy every time I see it spelled. Straight up Looney Tune, my man Grease. I'm warning you now, you're going to need something lighthearted to watch after build. Yeah, I kind of feel that way. I need to watch the next 63 episodes of Ultra Mantica. And I don't want to give up on this, but I think I'm about to give up on trying to find whoever this person is. I don't think I talked to these two, did I? Yeah, they all seem... He's the one who was walking over here. Patty Boy is Patty's Twitter name. You're right, it is. I just said it, didn't remember. I don't know where else to look here. Maybe I can ask Anemone about it again. Now there's still a few people over here I haven't talked to, so maybe it's that person who I can't get to. Oh, yeah, they were wearing that hoodie, huh? What, this? No, a girlfriend of mine gave it to me. This is the first time I've worn it in public. Do you really like it? Yeah, it's great. In fact, I wish I had one for myself. You happen to know where she got it? No, sorry, I don't think to ask. Do you know where your friend is? Maybe I'll go ask her myself. Man, you really like this hood. Last I heard, she was out at the desert station. Uh-oh, was the jackass do this? She shouldn't be hard to find. I think she's the only woman there. Thanks, I appreciate it. Hope you managed to get a hood of your own. Let's see if I can.
That red hood was a gift of some sort.
Gifts are such a useless ritual.
Wow, okay. Where'd that come from?
It's rude to give a person something without their permission. What if they don't want it?
I think it's more about the feeling behind it than the actual item, right?
Ouch, man.
Feelings are prohibited.
Yeah.
One affirmation will suffice.
Oh, for the love of... Fine. Yeah.
Okay, let me re-go. Where did this come from? How was it without the internet, you know, in the early 2000s? Oh, man. I don't know how to decompact that one, man. Oh. Oh, he has a girlfriend. Oh, man. I think I got the internet in like 93 to 95, somewhere in there. I was in like 3rd grade. But it was dial-up, you know. If we're gonna tell, you're gonna try to get me to tell old man stories. I'm gonna tell old man stories.
We could check out the energy reactions generated during battles. The fusion reactors of androids and machine life forms shut down when they're destroyed. And we can detect the energy release during that process. We're the only units doing any combat missions in this area, right? So if we detect any stray energy reactions, it probably means A2 is involved. Yeah, okay. We've got some readings around the abandoned factory. I'll put it on the map.
Operator 210 to 9S. Come in, 9S.
I'm here.
I've sent you a new data retrieval request. Please read it. Over.
Hey, wait just a... She didn't even give me a chance to turn her down this time.
Alright, so I wanted to get all that story stuff out of the way. But let's talk here. What time I got? I got 5:15. My girlfriend will be home in about 20 minutes. And then I'll end the stream. Alright. First, yeah, I had internet when I was like in 3rd grade. I had the internet when I was in 3rd grade. I thought it was the coolest thing I ever heard of. I remember going to every stupid website I could find, like, you know, I'd get this drink and, it'd say, go to whatever website to get more drink. And I'd go to the website and, because I just thought the idea of websites were awesome. But I isolated myself a lot when I was in high school. I struggled to, find the place where I belong, like, most teenagers go through. But doing all that, I found a lot of escapism with the internet. Obviously it's also helped me get into like anime and stuff like that. Helped me get into a lot of music. It was how I discovered my first bands. It's how I joined my first band through like, a message board. But more importantly was, I made a lot of friends on the internet like this, since becoming a vocal part of the Toku community and having people like Patty and Layla and Hyper and all that coming in, is probably the first time that I felt like kind of like a closeness to strangers, like, people I haven't met face to face, since I was like, 14. Because when I was like 14 to like 16, like most of my best friends were people I met online that I never, to this day have never been in the same room with, but, people I still call up when I have problems and, if I need to talk to somebody and all of that. So for me, back when I was a teenager, the internet was a really good thing. Now my experience with social media, to comment on Layla's earlier comment, certainly I have a lot of people that, I've seen, we'll say the true colors, once we've had you're only in this for the Toku fame, all the fame, all 300 of my subscribers. But all of the I live in Baltimore, so all of my friends live in Baltimore. We had the Freddie Gray murder here. I work, when you would see on the news where the Baltimore riots are, that's where I work. So people here, friends, family, etc., had a lot to say about it, and not a lot of nice things to say about it. Not a lot of understanding, not a lot of, even concern that, society has problems, and that these, while that maybe rioting isn't the most healthy expression of them, it's an expression, and we, that part can't be ignored. So that part with social media has definitely made it feel more divided at times, but it's also made me realize other people in my life feel a lot closer. And sometimes it's good to have a little bit of that division, but at the same time, it's easy to feed too much into it. It's easy to keep hearing the same messages, especially with, things like Facebook or something like that. What's the Baltimore riot? If you type into Google Baltimore riots, you can see some of it. There was a police brutality incident where Freddie Gray was arrested, was seen put into the back of a police van alive, and sustained injuries and died from the ride. And, you know, nobody's held accounted for. There's no due process. It was brushed aside. The police, you know, it was told there would be no investigation about it, or that the investigation that happened, you know, it's found to be no incident. And, you know, rightfully, in my personal opinion, you know, led to a lot of people being outraged that the matter was being swept away and being told that it's not a big deal, which came to a head during a baseball game. I worked next to a baseball stadium, and, you know, there was protests. The protests quickly turned into riots. It turned into a really rocky couple of days. At the time, like, the National Guard was called in, so on every corner around where I work is a, you know, armed soldier with a, you know, automatic rifle around his waist, you know, in the open. And it was just a weird time. And yeah, like, tanks were on the streets, you know, so just you know, curfews were instilled, so there was like a martial law thing going on. It was a rough time, and it brought a lot of, you know, it's people, they see a community that they feel they're a part of, and, you know, they see the commercial side of it. Where they go, they see this riot in this commercial place that they visit, you know, a bunch of stores and businesses, and then so they all have something to say about it, because they feel like it's an attack on them, et cetera. So, you know, stuff like that makes it really hard. But at the same time, as I said, like, you know, there's a lot of people that I've met, like, you know, I love the internet where it's at these days. Like, the biggest, like, something that drives me nuts is whenever I hear the tales of how bad the internet is, and how, you know, every time I hear somebody make an allusion to, we're so connected, but we're so alone, you know, it's like, I'm always like, no, like, that's the exact opposite experience I've had with it, with my interactions with the internet. And, you know, maybe it's different if I was a, you know, teenager in high school who had a smartphone, because I had a cell phone in high school, but it wasn't a smartphone. But, you know, maybe all that experience would be different for me. But I feel like it's a greater connectivity. You know, I mean, it's hard for me to be mad at technology when I see, you know, I've spent my entire adult life doing video editing, both, you know, professionally and for hobby. And then it's like, I don't know how to do something, so I look up a YouTube video, and suddenly I'm face to face with a 10-year-old kid with a webcam telling me how to do an editing trick, or how to perform a special effect. And I'm just like, man, there's a kid, you know, with a YouTube channel, you know, or there's kids, you know, plural, with YouTube channels and full production knowledge of how to write a script, edit a video, and, you know, put a whole thing together. That is something I didn't learn until I was like deep into my 20s. And so it's like, for me, like, the whole technology, internet is scary, blah, blah, blah. Like, it kind of drives me crazy, because it feels so, like, woefully inaccurate. Also, my green screen is popping in a little bit back here, which is a little weird. So I'm gonna configure that. Anyway, that's a big old rant from me. So sorry, I know that's not exactly I don't think anybody's hanging out with me here to get my hot takes. but anyway, you wanted to get me ranting. Ask me about the internet back when Jesus was a kid. I don't know what's going on there. Feels like there's more, but I'm not getting anything. 10-year-old has more skill than you. It's true, man. 10-year-olds have way more skill. I mean, God, you can. you can do a complete video edit, like maybe not the most advanced thing, but like on a smartphone. Like you can make a great, you know, a content that somebody will watch on a daily to weekly basis on a smartphone, and that's amazing. But yeah, Ready Player One, when it comes to, like, I haven't seen the movie, but I read the book. Oh no, not at all. Like I appreciate you opening me up. I was more commenting on the what's their Patty giving me crap about the internet. 373, you deserve more, but still. Sorry, I didn't see that earlier because I was ranting. But no, yeah, I think there is a division from the internet. This is to resum that up. There's definitely a division from social media, but I think at the same time it helps me connect to other people. And it helps me stay in contact in ways, you know, maybe sometimes I shouldn't, which is, you know, maybe that friend from high school who turned out to be, you know, pretty outwardly racist. Maybe me and him don't really need to be connected anymore. The most I can do on my phone is photo edits. Oh man, you just gotta get a better phone. I don't know what to do there. But also, yeah, Ready Player One, the things I do like is the interconnectivity, while kind of feeling alone, while I don't like necessarily the, you know, girl is the trophy thing at the end, which I wasn't personally bothered by, but I can see why other people have been. You know, that's the whole thing is, you know, he goes on this grand adventure to do all these things, like ignoring the, misogynistic overtones. You know, you go on this grand adventure to go through Ready Player One, and then you get to the end, and it's like, oh, but the real challenge is, like, I don't know how to connect with people in real life. And, you know, I can definitely relate to that as an idea, but, you know, it's a weird thing. Your hot takes are interesting. Not a lot of people go deep into things like this. Most nerds, when they ran on franchises, go in depth with things like meanings or marketing. Patty doesn't need a new phone. He just got one. He did just get one. I bought a new phone yesterday. I haven't figured out what I can do. What kind of phone? Is it a good phone? Is it a good, like, what tier? I'm not trying to get into your financial business, so also ignore that. But yeah, I used to use Splice. I think it's called something different now, but I used to do Splice videos with some of my, with some phone stuff when I didn't have any kind of computer to actually do real editing for like a good 2-3 years. But hope the phone's working out, man. Anyway, I got like 2 minutes before my girlfriend's going to be home. So with this nice hot take I've done, a Galaxy J5. Okay, that's a solid device. Also download Rabbit so we can actually chat and watch something next time. But yeah, this is probably a good place to end this. Let me run my little you know, squid head ass back in here and save it. I don't know why I'm playing with my index fingers and not my thumbs, but that's what I chose to do. But we'll save this because I'm gonna make sure my dog's ready to go, and I think I gotta go do some chores and grocery shopping. Just so you know, I think Disney is so good at marketing Star Wars and Marvel. I think Disney has done a really good job with both of those properties. Depends how you feel about the Star Wars movies. You know, for the background, I liked The Last Jedi. I was a little split. Or I'm sorry, I liked The Force Awakens, and I was a little split on The Last Jedi, but in the end, I think I liked it. I don't know how I feel about this Han Solo movie about to come out. My birthday's in a week or two, and I'm probably going to go see it for my birthday. But I'm real skeptical about it. But anyway, I also don't watch that much Marvel stuff, so I probably am not a good one to comment on it. But I'm gonna go because I got some chores to do. I got a dog to take care of. But thanks for hanging out with me on an earlier stream. Thanks for hanging out after school. So Hyper, Layla, Patty, Bryce, I think you're gone now, but you were hanging out for a bit. And Usama, thank y'all for hanging out. I'm gonna go do some things. Anyway, see you guys. Thanks.